So hello everyone, my name is Chris Roberts. I'm a current third year undergraduate at UMaine. Some little history about myself. I'm originally from Fairfield. I graduated in 2018. And what I'll be talking about today is my research and how the BEN program helps me with both my career as an engineer and my future. So initially I didn't know anything about coding. I was taking a ECE 177, which is a C class, but also the Biomedical Engineering class, BEN 112. In BEN 112, we learned a great foundation about basic programming knowledge, such as LabVIEW and Python, but I'll talk about more of that later. After attending Dr. Tilbury's seminar last year, she talked about something known as second harmonic generation. So without giving a physics lecture about light particles, it essentially just takes two photons of the same wavelength and makes it twice the frequency. Now, what that does is collagen reacts specifically to that wavelength. And as you can see here, we took files from a light microscope and we can kind of see the collagen in the 3D environment. Right here, you can see how it's reflecting off the cells right here. And we're able to use a program right here, which is known as Fiji. And Fiji is an image analysis tool that allows us to code certain things, certain properties that a computer would see with data that we can't see ourselves. Here I can show, oops, not the right one. It looks really messy, but here's our code that we use to program into Fiji. And the biomedical engineering program really helped with this because it teaches you that fundamental programming knowledge that otherwise you wouldn't know from previous experiences unless you took a programming class in high school, which my high school didn't have. But essentially, this gets sent to a computer where we can segment it. And the overall goal of the project is to implement this in nearby hospitals so we could kind of preemptively check for cancerous cells in otherwise ways we can't. I'm helping develop this code with a graduate student at UMaine. And I was able to do this because of the Center for Undergraduate Research, otherwise known as the Cougar. What the Cougar does is it helps undergraduates with funding that they otherwise wouldn't be able to get. It can help with being able to, fund for basic needs, or it can even fund the ability for the project itself. I was able to get that, which allows me to further hand be able to do this research and have this great opportunity. That's all I need to say.
All right, so now you've seen projects and different presentations from three of our different years. Now our biomedical engineering program prepares our students if they want to go into graduate school, which some of our students you talked to today are going to. Also prepares them to medical school. We always have multiple students who decide to go to medical school or right out into industry and be working engineers. We have co-op programs where they can have some industrial experience during their college experience also.